What's up? And we are live. I didn't reach my deadline by Sunday, but I guess Sunday would have been a new week anyway. So this the week. So I got three more chapters left. On the flyer, I only said two more chapters because I'm not counting chapter five. We own chapter five. Let me see. Where we at? Chapter five. Always do your best. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this reading? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's up? What's up? Uh, yeah, I really do. I really do. Yeah. Let's get it. Okay, okay, that's enough. That's enough. It's time to get this book reading on. Finish this book. I'm gonna try to finish it by today or tomorrow. Lord. Yeah. Get a note section going. Get a note section going. I hope y'all doing well today. The full agreement. Today is the 27th, 27 July 2026. Book reading. I was talking with someone the other day. So when I finish this book, I'm gonna be looking for another book, and I'm gonna start a book club. The ER is going to start a book club. What song that is? So beautiful. How that song go? You're my baby. Okay. Okay. Book reading. Four agreements. So I'm gonna start a book club shortly after this once I find my new book. Or I might because my one of my friends suggested one book. And so I could do a book reading on that book. But I wanted to go to this black bookstore and choose a book from a black person. But The Subconscious of the Mind is a book by one of my friends recommended to me. One of my bros recommended to me. Four Agreements, Chapter 5. Always do your best. And so we're going to be in and out today. Well, I'm going to be consistent. I'm about to finish this book. Four Agreements, done my get rest. Four Agreements. We're on chapter 5. About to finish this thing of Always Do Your Best. We're on page 75. We finished at page. What page we finished on? It's like 138. 75 to 138. How many pages? So 75 to 105. That's 30 pages. Damn. Then 38, 45. What is that? 30, damn, 33. Oh, Lord. So it's 30, it's 30, and then plus 33. Did I do that right? 75 to 105. That's 30. Then I got, what's that? 33 more. So 33 plus 30, 63. We got 63 pages to get through. Let's go. That's all. The fourth agreement, always do your best. Put the do not disturb on. I'll keep it on for right now. Always do your best. Y'all ready? We're gonna take our time getting there. We about to wrap this up, y'all. I'm taking my time. I'm about to finish a book. It's been like probably almost 3 years before I finished the entire book. And before that, it was probably years and years and years on top of years. Unless you count one Bible book. So if you count each Bible book as a book, then I've read multiple books my whole life. But other than the Bible, I can probably count on my hand as many books have I finished. The fourth agreement, chapter 5, always do your best. I'm gonna kind of get there. The book right now. There is just one more agreement, but it's the one that allows the other three to become deeply ingrained habits. The fourth agreement the fourth agreement is about action of the first three. Always do your best. Action of the first three. Always do your best. Under any circumstance, like always do your best is just like a reminder. So already he's saying this fourth agreement is really just a reminder for you to go hard at the first three. Under any circumstance, always do your best. No more and no less. But keep in mind that your best is never going to be the same from one moment to the next. Everything is alive and changing all the time. So your best will sometimes be high quality, and other times it would not be as good. When you wake up refreshed and energized in the morning, your best will be better than when you are tired at night. Your best will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick, or sober as opposed to drunk. Your best will depend on whether you are feeling wonderful and happy, or upset, angry, or jealous. In your everyday moods, your best can change from one moment to another, from 1 hour to the next, from one day to another. Your best will also change over time. As you build the habit of the 4 new agreements, your best will become better than it used to be. As you build the habit of the 4 new agreements. Regardless of the quality, keep doing your best. No more and no less than your best. If you try hard to do more than your best, you will spend more energy than is needed. And in the end, your best will not be enough. When you overdo, you deplete your body and go against yourself. And it will take you longer to accomplish your goal. But if you do less than your best, you subject yourself to frustrations, self-judgment, guilt, and regrets. So you got to find that sweet middle. So I guess it's always about finding the sweet middle. No matter what you do, whether it's eating, activities, having fun, you got to find that sweet middle. It's called balance. Just do your best in any circumstance of your life. It doesn't matter if you are sick or tired. If you always do your best, there is no way you can judge yourself. And if you don't judge yourself, there is no way you are going to suffer from guilt, blame, and self-punishment. By always doing your best, you will break a big spell that you have been under. By always doing your best, you will break a big spell that you have been under. And he's not, when he say doing your best, he's just saying do what's in your heart to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Like, for example, you want to give somebody $100. If you give them 101, that's going to frustrate you. It's going to deplete your energy. It's going to tire you out just giving them one extra dollar because you made up in your mind and put the energy in your mind to give them $100. So 101 literally could frustrate you. That extra energy, because it's energy, you're giving energy, you have to think about, I wanted to give them $100, but now let's go and give them 101. That's energy that could fuck you up. It could frustrate you. He said giving less, if you give them 99 and you thought to give them 100, that can mess you up. Either way, over or under can mess you up. So this is why planning is so important. So already, before do your best, and based on everything I've said, how do you do your best? By planning and sitting down. Because when you plan, when you sit down and give yourself time to sit down and plan, you say, okay, I have the energy to do this. You didn't write that shit down for nothing. Everything you wrote down was what you had the energy to do. So when you start doing other stuff, and so this is how you know you don't have the energy to do it. Like, I really don't want to do it. Because he said going against yourself. So as soon as you try to do something over that you really didn't want to do, or give something that you didn't want to give, you deplete your energy. So you're like, why am I sad? Because you're doing too much sometimes. Why am I sad? Because you're doing too less sometimes. Yes, you can frustrate yourself, and ruin your life for being overgiving. That's what he just said. Not me. This was done, but it makes sense to me. Because you're like, how do some people just get so frustrated for doing good sometimes? It's because they're doing too much. You literally damn near have to plan with giving people. You see a damn homeless person and stuff, you have to literally sit down and damn near meditate. Because most of us is not a solid person. Most of us don't have our foundation together. So most of us is waiting for answers out in the universe. Most of us are looking for signs out in the universe. So when you're a motherfucker, and I got to cuss now, I'm talking to myself. So when we are motherfuckers that's looking for signs, we frustrate our life because we don't know how much to give. We done made up a plan, but then we get frustrated, but then we get the looking for the signs. So, I think something wants me, not you. I think something else wants me to give the extra dollar. And because you listen to that something else, you could get frustrated. That's what Don's saying. So all your everything you do, you need to sit down and make a plan for it pretty much. You don't have to, but just be able to deal with the consequences of giving the extra dollar because you thought you was just being nice. No. Before you woke up and decided to give them that money, you with all your heart and all your being, you said, I'm gonna give them $100. But then once you woke up, you started deviating from the plan. You said, no, I'm gonna just give them five more or one more extra dollar. You can frustrate yourself from that. That's what he's saying. Let's keep reading. I think y'all get the message. Just do your best in any circumstance in your life. It doesn't matter if you are sick or tired. If you always do your best, there's no way no one can judge yours. If you always do your best, there's no way you can judge yourself. And if you don't judge yourself, there is no way you are going to suffer from guilt, blame, and self-punishment. Like I said, if you say, oh, dang, that really drained my energy, give them the extra dollar. But you can bounce yourself back out of things. So I'm not saying if you do it, you for sure gonna, but no, your energy will deplete. Your energy can deplete from giving a little more than you wanted to give. But you can fix it. You can be a sharper. This is what makes people sharp. Like people get down, oh, resilient. That's what resilience is all about. You're able to bounce back out of the mess and restore your energy back to your original state. That good old happy, good lucky. Y'all see my smile now? I used to smile way more than this. Something has depleted me. I've been depleted somewhere. I'm not fully depleted because I'll be dead. But something has depleted something in me. Motherfuckers all the time tell me, like, think I'm doing something good. I was like, y'all haven't seen anything yet. This is a depressed version of me. So if y'all like the depressed version and think I'm doing something, wait till Terrain get back to his original God being. What I came out the womb as. There was a man, by always doing your best, you will break a big spell that you have been under. So I could be on a spell. So I just need to. It's going back to keeping your word. So that's what overall I'm saying. I need to watch my word and watch my plan. I ain't depleted my. I've been probably giving a little too much. It's sad to say, look, now done got me thinking I've been giving a little too much. Never thought about that you can give too much, that it can hurt you. Giving too much. I've been giving too much. There was a man who wanted to transcend his suffering. So he went to a Buddhist temple to find a master to help him transcend his suffering. That reminded me of the flyer I just did for the ER with the live talk show. I had literally made the spirit come out my body, but around it, you got all the words that I used to have on the door, like suicide, addictions, rage, and they kind of like seem like they're transcending to the God. So I see like that's what it reminded me of. So he went to the Buddhist temple to find a master to help him to transcend his suffering. That's what it like the sufferings are transcending in the picture in the flyer. He went to the master and asked, Master, if I meditate for hours a day, how long would it take me to transcend? The master looked at him and said, if you meditate 4 hours a day, perhaps you would transcend in 10 years. Thinking he could do better, the man then said, oh, master, what if I meditate 8 hours a day? How long will it take me to transcend? The master looked at him and said, if you meditate 8 hours a day, perhaps you would transcend in 20 years. That went up. But why will it take me longer if I meditate more? The man replied. The man asked. The master said, but why will it take me longer? if I meditate more? The man asked. The master replied, you are not here to sacrifice your joy or your life. You are here to live, to be happy, and to love. If you can do your best in 2 hours of meditation, but you spend 8 hours instead, you will only grow tired, miss the point, and you won't enjoy your life. Do your best, and perhaps you will learn that no matter how long you meditate, you can live, love, and be happy. Immediately, that made me think about when I was on missionary, or just when I was following, Christ or whatever. And I used to have, when I was into the church, however, and I used to be praying sometimes or read my Bible. And there'll be times when I like, okay, I felt complete in my prayer. Or there'll be times I felt complete in my reading. But then I was like, nah, start saying like, nah, I think God want me to stay here. The calf, I know the DFAC, a college student with no damn money. And I knew the DFAC was about to close, but I was like, nah, I think the spirit want me to stay here and sacrifice. Sacrifice what, nigga? Go eat. You're done. You filled. I was done reading. I read the book, got something from it. I was ready to go. I prayed, got what I needed, and I was ready to go after the prayer. But good stuff start coming in. Oh, no, you need to stay here a little longer. But I was fed. I was fed already, but no, thoughts came in like, no, if you get up now, you're idolizing food over God. These are these are the thoughts I used to struggle with. Why I had to step away from that shit, because I realized I don't fucking know God. Nobody that know God should be living like that. You plan to get up, but then all of a sudden, like, boom, you decided in your mind, I think God want me to stay here. What the fuck? You were just in the midst of prayer and reading, talking to him. And your heart said get up, but then you let something else come in and say, no, stay down. Just because it's good. All things good all the time ain't good for you. Just like what he said. He said it took the person longer to get the thing if he would have meditated longer, because stay here. That's what he's talking about, doing your best sometimes. Like, even good things can ruin your life. You know how many times I've done that? And look at me now. I don't call myself a Christian no more. I'm damn near saying I'm saying Christ is not real at all. Pretty much is a damn delusion, and it never was no man named Christ that died on the cross for the sins of the world. I'm saying that now. What if I'm here to this point, or what if I'm saying this now because of what my past history of giving extra time to the Bible and reading when I didn't want to? Giving, what else I say? I said the reading, praying extra time. When I was done praying, amen, I was ready to move on, but no. I'll stay here. God gonna kill you if you don't stay here. Because I want to go eat food. Thinking about food and miss my, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, love and be happy. Doing your best, you are going to live your life intensely. You are going to be productive. You are going to be good to yourself, because you will be giving yourself to your family, to your community, to everything. But it is the action that is going to make you feel intensely happy. When you always do your best, you take action. Doing your best is taking the action because you love it, not because you're expecting a reward. Most people do exactly the opposite. They only take action when they expect a reward. Oh Lord. They only take action when they expect a reward. A reward. Reward. They only take action when they expect a reward. They can only take action when they expect a reward. And they don't enjoy the action. And that's the reason why they don't do their best. So can you do your best when you don't enjoy it? I remember I was playing tennis with somebody. I enjoyed playing tennis, but it was dark. I'm like, I can't see this fucking ball, and I don't feel like straining my eyes. And so I did not enjoy that whole thing of tennis. You get what I'm saying? I enjoy tennis, but when there's blockers up, and like I said, I didn't want to play in dark tennis. I'm like, hell, I can't see this ball, and I didn't want to play no more. And the whole experience, I didn't enjoy it. I was literally thinking, okay, I'm ready for this to end the whole damn time. You can't. It's hard to enjoy shit when your heart is not there. But and he said, and Dunn is saying, you're not taking care of yourself when you're doing shit and you don't want to do it. Not saying it's gonna work all the time. People got jobs, but for the most part, when you have control of it, That's what the serenity prayer is for. When you have control to not do more, to not do less, that's what you have control over. And that's gonna make you happy. So a lot of us is possibly sad. That's what Don's saying is most of us is possibly sad and depressed because doing too much. For example, you're in a relationship. You don't like this goddamn man no more. You in a relationship. You matter of fact, let's say you're married. He's a cheater. You don't like this nigga no more. And you're still cooking for him. You still getting out his all this shit, trying to be nice, knowing he's a cheater. But every time you cook for him, every time you do it, it drains you because he's a cheater. You need to fucking stop. Don is saying the 4 agreements are saying you need to fucking stop because you're going to drive yourself to hell. When someone is cheating, this is relationship wise or anything. When you get to a point where you don't want to do something, when you like, I don't want to fuck with this person no more, and you keep fucking with this person, you're setting because I do this shit too. We are setting ourselves up for hell. That's why you need to be careful. I don't want to be around. I don't fuck with you no more. You sure? Because when you fuck with me, you're fucking up your own agreement, which means, like, based off the book, you're sinning against yourself. That's why you need to be careful for what the fuck you say. Be careful for what the hell you say you believe in. Be careful for what the hell you say, because it can come back to bite you. Everything you say or do can come back to bite you. Everything you believe in can come back to bite. I was telling somebody this yesterday. I was like, you just can't believe in anything. Motherfucker be like, I can believe what I want to believe. Yeah, you're gonna possibly die. Delusional and in your own hell. You can't just believe anything. Everything is not fucking real. I know you probably, if you follow me, I come on here and I'll be like, as far as medical wise, it seems like you can do anything. Anything's possible. We can live forever and all this stuff, but you still can't believe whatever the hell you want to believe. I don't think it's been proven yet that, you know how when they found all these Egyptian graves, they had the treasure and everything buried with the grave? It hasn't been proven yet to our generation. All the niggas I know. I don't see nobody on the internet saying this is what happened after death, and if whatever you believe in, that's what you're gonna get after death. Whatever you believe in. So if you believe you're gonna have a heaven where you're around a bunch of women and it's just you, that's what you probably gonna fucking get. We haven't proven that yet. I'm saying that hasn't been proven. So yeah. I don't even know why we got to talking about it. Therefore, doing your best, you are going to live your life intensely. But okay, I'm over here. For example, most people go to work every day just thinking of payday and the money they will get from the work they are doing. They can hardly wait for Friday or Saturday, whatever day they receive their money, and can take time off. They are working for the reward, and as a result, they resist work. They try to avoid the action, and it becomes more difficult, and they don't do their best. They work so hard all week long, suffering the work. So what's up, bro? Payne, what's up, bro? Let me go back. For example, I gotta start back for the whole example. For example, most people go to work every day just thinking of payday and the money they would get from the work they are doing. They can hardly wait for Friday or Saturday, whatever day they receive their money, and can take time off. They are working for the reward, and as a result, they resist work. They try to avoid the action, and it becomes more difficult, and they don't do their best. They work so hard all week long, suffering the work, suffering the action, not because they like to, but because they feel they have to. So that's the key. And so I think Don just gave us the key. Y'all want to know how you can know something is going to drain your energy? They have to work, but because they feel they have to. They feel they have to. So So what Dunn is saying, there's a big difference between feeling something and knowing what the fuck you want. Once again, but going back to the key, sitting down and planning is very key to our mental health. It's very key to our mental health. Because a lot of us, I've done a bunch of things my whole life because I felt like I have to do. Like what he's saying, you don't want to do it, but you feel like you have to. Like, I don't want to give money to this person, but I feel like I got to. You fucking yourself up. You think so? What Dunn is saying, once you give that money because you feel like you have to, like, a matter of fact, Dunn just made me realize something. The Bible even says, they say, give with a whole heart. So the Bible even, I just realized that this is Bible information. This is all recycled knowledge, y'all. Everything is recycled knowledge. I'm sitting here putting the puzzle pieces. I just told you. So this is what Dunn said. Dunn said, when someone is working or doing something for a reward, he said usually they're in the mindset of doing it because they feel like they have to. They don't want to do it. So when your mindset is like this, when you don't want to do something, but then something comes in, I feel like I got to do it, you're fucking up already. The Torah knowledge says you're fucking up, and the Bible says you fucking up. The Bible says give with a whole heart. That means you're happy to give. Oh, brother, I want to give it to you. Here you go. Take it, run with it, and don't ever give it back to me. I don't want nothing back. That's Bible. The Bible and the four agreements, old ass Torah knowledge, whatever the Torah people come from, said that it's not good for your mental health to give out of feelings. It's not good for your mental health to not want to do something or not give something and you give it anyway. The Bible and Torah says that. So everybody that's a Christian, I bet I ain't read all the damn Quran. A lot of the Quran comes from, I'm sure the Quran says it too, about giving with a weary heart. Watch out how you give. We think we're doing something good by giving certain things. We're fucking up our health. Like I said, I don't know why the hell I'm in the state I'm in. But I've given a whole lot of my fucking life. Maybe I've given too damn much and drained my damn. I ain't drained because there's a lot of me. It's a whole fucking lot of me. You ain't taking it all out or I'll be dead. But what if I drained myself from doing good? Never thought about that. We've talking about balance all our life. There's a balance. We talking about the yin and yang. We talking about the Christ conscious. We talking about the Buddhist conscious. That's balance. All of it is balance. So I ain't did a lot. Where did I go wrong? Because before, recently, I was just doing a bunch of good. I wasn't fighting nobody. So it's like, how does a nigga get into depression when he's just doing nothing but good? Because you can do too much goddamn good. That's what this knowledge says. That's what this knowledge says. I can't really think of a Bible verse that says you can give too fucking much, but it says give with a whole heart. So there's something dangerous that can happen to you when you don't give with a whole heart and you got doubt. Like, I don't know. Whenever you're thinking, I don't know, and you do it anyway, once again, Bible knowledge and this old ass Torah knowledge says something bad can happen to you. Some energy, where it says, and let me know, I go too deep sometimes. But when energy is being depleted from you, I think it's bad energy, but not really. Jesus had a bunch of energy depleted from him. Like I said, you can correct these things. Just go pray. Let me keep reading. They try to avoid the action. It becomes difficult, and they don't do their best. Though they work so hard all week long, suffering the work, suffering the action, not because they like to, but because they feel they have to. They have to work because they have to pay the rent, because they have to support their family. They have all that frustration. And when they do receive their money, they are unhappy. Dang. They have 2 days to rest. They have 2 days to rest the weekend to do what they want to do. And what do? They try to escape. They get drunk because they don't like themselves. They don't like their life. There are many ways that we hurt ourselves when we don't like who we are. There are many ways that we hurt ourselves when we don't like who we are. On the other hand, if you take action just for the sake of doing it, here we go. What are you finna say? Without expecting a reward. What are you about to say? When you give, so he said, Dunn said, on the other hand, he about to give us the answer, y'all. He said, on the other hand, if you take action just for the sake of doing it. Just, oh, I want to do it out the goodness of my heart. So if you do what the Bible say, give out the goodness of your heart. This is what it say. This is what Dunn say. Without expecting a reward, you will find that you enjoy every action you do. Dunn just said a lot of us ain't fucking happy because we doing too goddamn much, doing a bunch of shit we don't want to do. And that's going back to taking on people's domestication. Your parents, you don't, a lot of us don't even believe in church. And we still going to church because we think we have to. We going to die because our parents told us Jesus and God going to kill us. Matter of fact, lightning is going to strike us when we come out the door. We say, oh, I ain't going to church no more. And it is destroying us. That's what Dunn is saying. When you're engulfed in something that you really don't want to do and don't go back and at least think about it. Why am I having these thoughts on why I don't need to go to church no more? Why am I having these thoughts about, oh, I'm tired of church and I'm like, and I keep going. Dunn, give like you showing up to church is like no, but I know the Bible said deny not the congregation of oneself, but still it say give with a whole heart. So you constantly going to fucking church, going and saying just mad about being there, hate you're destroying yourself. He just said you'll fuck around and turn into an alcoholic or a drug addict by constantly going to church and don't want to be there. Something it's good to go to. No, everything is not good for everybody. Dr. Yaki, if anybody know Dr. Yaki, one of our black doctors out there, and he was like, he created a fruit diet for people to get healthy, right? He wrote a book about it. Imagine it. Everybody should be able to eat a fruit diet, right? Fruits is good for everybody, right? Years later, he said he went back. Some people was getting sick from going on a straight fruit diet. Why? Because some people had some stuff already going on in their body and they couldn't handle it. It was too much. It gave them too much. Some good things are too much. You can destroy yourself off of good things. Jesus, using the Bible, was healing. It said he had to take a break and go prayer to get re-energized. Yeah, so doing some good, yes. You ever seen somebody probably just doing good all of a sudden? What if they pass out on the fucking stage? You're not taking care of your body. You got to go take care of your body. And God didn't say go preach until you die and pass out. That was your damn fault. You weren't really connected to the spirit, supposedly. God ain't wise and dumb like that. God said, I wish that you live and prosper. I have a expected end for you. Not to die from preach. I you die and pass out. I'm going hard right now, like a bunch of girls. Let me stop saying that if I die and pass out right here on live. That'd be crazy, won't it? Imagine that. Preacher let I die and pass out online. Hope that shit get shared. That's the only thing I be saying about it. Don't get shared. Like nigga diving over, nigga did all this and died on live. Nobody get to see it. I think it do share. We'll see, but no, not because they're trying to, got where I was at now. There are many ways that we hurt ourselves when we don't like who we are. Okay. Keep losing my reward. You can even, okay, there we go. Rewards will come, but you are not attached to the reward. You can even get more than you would have imagined for yourself without expecting a reward. If we like what we do, if we always do our best, then we are really enjoying life. We are having fun. We don't get bored. We don't have frustrations. If we like what we do, if we always do our best, then we are really enjoying life. Then we are having fun. Then we don't get bored. Then we don't have frustration. When you are loving on yourself and enjoying your life. When you do your best, you don't give the judge the opportunity to find you guilty or to blame you. If you have done your best and the judge tries to judge you according to your book of law, you've got the answer. I did my best. There are no regrets. That is why we always do our best. It is not an easy agreement to keep, but this agreement is really going to set you free. Ooh, what did it say? If you have done your best and the judge tries to judge you according to your book of law, I was like, that was my thinking too. And one people, the people that used to be like, you gonna stand before God and he'll judge you and stuff. I was like, based off what like scripture said, like y'all know he's gonna judge you off like your thoughts. Like literally, he's gonna judge you off your thoughts. He's gonna be like, oh, I wanted like he's gonna literally like, okay, he's gonna like, oh, you said you wanted to do this. Why you didn't do it? For example, all the answers is fucking there. Here we go. Here we go. A father comes to two children. He says one. This is a parable in the Bible. He told one son, "Hey son, go do this." The son said to his face, "I'm not doing it." Walks off and ends up doing it anyway. This is nothing to do with like hurting yourself, but he does it anyway. One son said, "Hey, yeah, dad, I'm gonna do it, but don't do it." And then Jesus was like, "Okay, which one did the will of his father? The one that fucking did it." So no matter what the fuck you think, you still gotta do some shit. Like you not doing what the fuck like. And so that's the greatest answer I have for y'all on what's going to happen if, like, say for example, I'm telling y'all right now, if you died and went to heaven and had to stand before actual God and the judge and all that stuff, that's what's going to fucking happen. He gonna say, "You said." I guarantee you, I'll put my fucking life on it. If we actually had to stand before a judge, if there was actually a judgment day, and every human being was standing before God on your judgment, he's gonna use your fucking book. He's gonna use your heart, your book. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? You can't bet because we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen after death. You better be lucky. This ain't our only life. You better hope. You better hope there's some your we eyes wake up. You better enjoy your life. That's what Don said. You better. I'm going. Terrain is telling you. Terrain Morrow is telling you. You better enjoy your life and stop doing extra shit based off that and try your best to work on wasting your energy. So let me stop saying doing extra shit. Work on your energy. Because he's saying you'll be more happy. You, me, will be more happy if we sit down and think about what we want to do and we go do it. Nothing more, nothing less. Not expecting anything, and especially when you're not expecting anything, he said you enjoy it so much more. God is gonna judge according to your book of law. With me, you're gonna judge your fucking self. You the matter of fact, I'm gonna go there, but I bet some damn money that you won't stand before nobody on judgment day. I bet you don't now. I bet you don't see any fucking image. How much you want to bet? I bet some money that no one will have a fucking judgment day where they're standing before God like this. And based on what I did, the answer just came to me. You're going to be judged by your own fucking book. If there was a heaven and hell, what I'm saying is you will never even see God. That's going to be the sad fucking part about it. If there is a heaven and a hell, those who are going to be judged, you ain't never going to see the motherfucker. Because it's all God. God is not dumb. He's like, okay, if you was going to see me, you would have been seen him or her, whoever God is. Like, no, you're gonna die and you're gonna be fucking dead. That's the sad part about it. You will never fucking know. You will never wake up. How about that? How about that for your apples? How about that for all the people out there that knows what heaven and hell? All the people out there that's been preaching about heaven and hell. A lot of us is gonna die, or maybe all of us, good and bad. Because one thing I'm learning about the universe, this motherfucker don't discriminate. Bad people can ask for things, and the universe will give it to them. Good people can ask for things, and the universe will give it to them. And I know the Bible says, yeah, I give to everybody and all that stuff, but let's put our hope on that we get the opportunity to stand before God. And He gonna open a book. I rebuke revelations right now. I guarantee you will never see a motherfucking book open. It's gonna be a book in your heart that's gonna be opened up. Ain't no book of fucking names. You think God gotta write some shit down? It's in his DNA, her DNA, and it's passed down in your DNA. Don't shit gotta be wrote for nothing, for nobody dead. How about that? How about them for your apples? Ain't shit gotta be wrote for nobody dead. Ain't gonna be no fucking book at Judgment Day, and there might not even be no Judgment Day. We are gonna judge our fucking selves. How about that? And that's on the fence information. I'm not saying that's accurate. It's just on the fence information. You think about it. When you do your best, you don't give the judge the opportunity to find you guilty, or to blame you. If you had done your best and the judge tries to judge you according to your book of law, you got the answer. I did my best. There are no regrets. That is why we always do our best. That is why we always do our best. It is not an easy agreement to keep, but this agreement is really going to set you free. That's page 80. Yeah, we're still here. When you do your best, you learn to accept yourself. So what's going on with me? Because I gotta do my best. So literally, to get my life together, there's a possibility. All I gotta do is do the things that's on my heart. I've been sitting on some of these business for over 3 years. And I've been telling people this, like maybe a big part of my mental health is I ran my mouth too damn much, saying I'm gonna do this business. I mean, it's something good. People never knew that saying that you was gonna do something good and really wanted to do it, and then you did not do it, and it was a delay. No one ever said there's a possibility that they can fuck with your mental health when you run your goddamn mouth. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm this. I'm that. And then when you don't do this or become that in the time that you thought you was, all the night, what we the Bible, I don't even know where to find it in the Bible, but Don just said it can mess you up. It can mess you up. You got one person in there who up in here. When you do your best, you learn to accept yourself. So I'm having a hard time with myself because I haven't been doing my best. And I haven't been doing my best only because I've been running my damn mouth. I probably ain't no telling where I would be if I would have just shut up. Never told nobody I was gonna do my own live news platform. I should have never told nobody I was gonna start my own movie production company. I should have never told nobody I was gonna be a massage therapist slash open up my health clinic slash be a miracle worker healer. I should have never said that shit. I should have never said my name is Terrain Demond Morrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Now and then the guy that told me that should have never told me that. Because now I think I'm gonna rain one day. Now I think that's a covering over me. That I'm guarded that I will reign one fucking day. I shouldn't have looked up the word demons and found that a demon is actually not a bad word. Then we all are kind of like demons. The same thing with, okay, I need to eat some protein for my body. If you look into the side, nigga, we as a human are technically a damn protein. You know what I'm saying? We are protein, if you didn't know that. We are fucking protein. If somebody eat your ass, you gonna give them protein. If somebody eat a human, you gonna get some protein. Damn, Jeffrey Dahmer. We're gonna put his name in there. Shit, we know that. You're a fucking protein. I done missed my point. I forgot what, but yeah, maybe if I didn't say all those things and ran my mouth too much and expected me to do these, I would like myself a little bit more. And so I don't even look at myself in the mirror sometimes. Y'all say I look good. I don't give a fuck. I don't even look at myself. In years of my life, I don't look at myself in the fucking mirror. Who give a fuck about a face? I just want to see some people. I want to see energy. I want some family. When you do your best, you learn to accept yourself. But you have to be aware and learn from your mistakes. Learning from your mistakes means you practice, look honestly at the results, and keep practicing. This increases your awareness. Okay, what I gotta do? He said, but you have to be aware and learn from your mistakes. Okay, I know some of my mistakes. Okay, like I just said, running my damn mouth, just much going on. Not slowing down. Learning from your mistakes means you practice. Practice. Look honestly at the results. Looking, okay, observing, and keep practicing. This increases your awareness. What the fuck am I practicing though? This is what I missed. Learning from your mistakes means you practice. Means you practice, but you have to be aware and learn from your mistakes. When you do your best, you learn to accept yourself. Okay, doing your best, learn to accept yourself. Learning from mistakes means you practice. I'm guessing doing your best. Okay. Doing your best really doesn't feel like work because you enjoy whatever you are doing. You know you're doing your best when you are enjoying the action or doing it in a way that will not have negative repercussions for you. You do your best because you want to do it. Not because you have to do it. Not because you are trying to please the judge. And not because you are trying to please other people. If you take action because you have to, then there is no way you are going to do your best. Hold on, what? If you take action because you have to, then there is no way you are going to do your best. Because you have to. That's a bold statement to make, Don. So we was talking about it earlier, like, because I believe there are some things, I guess the people that really take those mantles, they really want to do it. They like it's a tough task. So I guess I'm gonna correct that. So I guess if a task is tough, having doubts about shit It's not the same as I don't want to do it. Because you can have doubts about it, but you can like, dang, I really want to do that. I really want to move to Alabama. Oh, Lord, I really want to go to Alabama. But you have doubts come in, but it's still in your heart to do it. And so, okay, I can accept that then. If you take action because you have to, then there is no way you are going to do your best. Because being have to is different from doubt and it's okay. Okay. Then it is better not to do it. No, you do your best because doing your best all the time makes you happy. Makes you so happy. That's what he said. I'm putting Mr. So. When you are doing your best just for the pleasure of doing it, you are taking action because you enjoy the action. When you are doing your best just for the pleasure of doing it, you are taking action because you enjoy the action. That's 81. 82. Action is about living fully. Inaction is the way that we deny life. Inaction is sitting in front of the television every day for years because you are afraid to be alive and to take the risk of expressing what you are. So that's what I was that's what I was saying. Like, it's okay to have doubt and stuff sometimes, but if you want to do something, that's what drives it, wanting to do it wholeheartedly. So doubt come in, that's just something trying to stop you from being your best. Expressing what you are is taking action. Because you are afraid to be alive and take the risk of expressing what you are. Expressing what you are is taking action. Expressing what you are is taking action. Let me not miss that. Inaction is sitting in front of the television every day for years because you are afraid to be alive and take the risk of expressing what you are. Damn. So what me going live right now and doing this is me taking action and expressing myself. Hold up. Let me not miss this, man. Because this is what I need right now. You said expressing myself. Expressing what you are is taking action. I don't fuck with everything you said. I just need to hold on to that. You said expressing myself is taking action on taking care. I know what the action is. Action on taking care of myself and making myself better. So you literally just verified one of the things I said. I literally said I've been talking too damn much and haven't done all the things I said I wanted to do. And I said that has affected my mental health from talking too damn much and running my mouth. And you just literally told me expressing what you are is taking action. So you telling me I should do all those things that I said I was going to do? You said it's going to make me better? Because my live therapy session is coming up this week, and this is a finale. I don't want to see that damn nigga after this month. I don't want to do no more damn therapy sessions after this motherfucking week, because we finna get it together. I need to tell the doc that I read a book, and the book said if I express myself, it's taking action for my mental health. Oh my God. Especially the aspect of watching screens instead of living. Yes. Oh my God. Because I've said, y'all heard about all the things I've said. Those things is true. Everything I just said earlier was things I want to do. What the hell am I about to do next? Oh my God. Not the universe lining up because I had called my the therapy session this week is what's next. And look how the universe feed me. What am I about to do next? Express myself. Because it's going to make me happy. It's going to get me back to terrain. Those who knew me at UAPB, y'all know how much I used to smile. Something took my smile, y'all. Those who know me from Arkansas, from back home, y'all know how much I used to smile. Something took my smile, y'all. And maybe it was fucking me. Maybe the book said it was me, Terrain. Nobody took my smile but fucking me. Because I stopped taking care of myself somewhere down the line. Because I was misinformed. Because someone told me that, yeah, do a bunch of good. That's going to help you out. No. Doing a bunch of good don't get you right. Somebody said doing bad at all. It's not good for you. That's a fucking lie. Some bad is good for you. Because these niggas done label the wrong damn things bad. In particular, fucking. And I gotta say this fucking, it's good to fuck. Sometimes. Sometimes you gotta get that steam out. All that fluid and stress build up. You know stress can fucking kill. Go fuck or get a rose. Get it out. Not saying everybody, but somebody out there need to fuck. Some pastor, your mom and daddy that told you it was wrong for you to have. No, you about to buzz. You're fucking up your whole life. Just go one time and get it out. It's going to make you the greatest person ever. It's going to download some information into you. Don't laugh at that, bro. But I'm serious as hell though. What's next? This is my book reading. This is for my mental health. What the hell are y'all about to see me do next? I'm getting all this good information. He said it's good for me to do what's on my heart and express myself. Oh my God, and some shit be coming on my heart. Some shit be on my heart. Oh, what y'all about to see next? I damn near close. I don't even want to read no more of this damn. Yes, I do. I want to finish the book because me saying that might fuck my mental health up and I feel like I'm wasting my time. Nope. We're going to stay here. We're going to finish this book. We're going to do this. 'Cause I'm ready to shit this motherfucker now. Oh, not, oh my God. I looked down at the book, y'all. Guess what the first thing I see? Forrest Gump. Not done about to talk about my favorite movie. This is for me. Today is for me. It's a bunch of other people's birthdays this week that I know, but this is my fucking week too. Oh my God. Forrest Gump. What you about to say about Forrest Gump? Because you are afraid to be alive and to take the risk of expressing what you are. Expressing what you are is taking action. You can have many great ideas in your head, but what makes the difference is the action. Okay, that's what we just talking about. Without action upon an idea, there would be no manifestation, no results, and no reward. And answer, decline mental health. So so what? Once again, this is because this is really everything. A lot of people around here like, what's going on with my mental health? What's going on with my mental health? I've been kind of saying it, but I didn't know really what to believe. But Don just told me that I'm right. The four agreements, the last agreement, always do your best, just told me, Terrain, you are fucking right. Maybe counseling is not what you need right now. Maybe just sticking to your word and doing what makes you happy.